Thanks for joining us here at Offside as we continue to recap the NCAA March Madness tournament. We are going to recap Saturday's round of 32, the late games that we weren't able to catch yesterday, and we're going to talk about those. I'm Adam, and he's Junior, and we're going to talk about this incredible game. This has only happened 3 times in NCAA history where a 15th seed has got to the Sweet 16. The last time it happened was last year against Colgate Roberts. And we were fortunate enough to catch this game. St. Peter's, Murray State, 15-7. They finished the game 70-60. This was an absolute incredible game to watch. Just unbelievable play here.
Yeah, this was one of the ones the system got wrong. They haven't been wrong that often this entire tournament, but this is one they got wrong. I think everyone's fallen in love with St. Pete's, which unfortunately is going to start driving the odds down on them, where you would normally see them a plus 800. They're going to be like a plus 260 just because there's so much money being put on them. But, I mean, during halftime, Kenny the Jet literally said that anyone from New York City, New Jersey area, you're taught a certain brand of basketball. And I think St. Pete's, they embody that style of basketball where you take up your area. You go to the free space, you take it up. It's literally, when you watch them play, they're putting together a puzzle piece to get to the basket to score. Murray State had a lot in them, a whole lot in them.
They put up a great fight.
The perseverance of this St. Peter's team, I mean, if anyone doesn't know who they are now,
they know.
Know who you are. Like, they know who they are now. The
38 rebounds was huge.
Yeah. They out-rebounded them. They got to the line a heck of a lot for a small team. They didn't rely on the 3-ball. Turnovers were not as high as you would expect for a team like this playing Murray State, because Murray State's got a lot of speed, and they like to get out and run. So, I would say, congrats to St. Pete's. It's been an awesome run. I don't know. We'll have to look to see who got in the next round. But I think it was just a balanced game from them. There wasn't anyone that kind of stood out as that stalwart. They all, like everyone that got on the floor, they had a bunch of guys. They really utilized their bench really well too. It's not 1 or 2 guys coming in. Like there's a nice rotation they're running there. So
yeah. Defo had a great game, though, 17 points, and he was clutch at the line, 7 for 9, which was huge down the stretch of this game. And they shot overall very well from free throw. And again, we're going to see this as these games are getting tighter and tighter, and the matchups are looking better and better. That free throw line and that charity stripe is going to be huge going forward.
Again, it's like you're talking to a brick wall with these free throws. I don't know what it is. Like, obviously, the tournament's got a lot of stress on it, and when you're on the line, that's a big moment.
Yeah.
But maybe these coaches got to spend more time with these kids. Now, obviously, they want the 3-ball and they want the mid-range games, just jumping and jumping. But this is a vital piece of the game, especially come tournament time. You can't have a guy go 0 for 6 or 1 for 9 from the line. Like, you got to be icing games or bringing yourself back without the clock running, and you're scoring bunches of points without the clock running. It's very important. Maybe they got to spend some more time working on these free throws at the collegiate level.
100%. Free throws really make it, especially down the line when the clock is stopped for the most part of the last little bit of that game. I mean, look at Murray State missing 9 free throws. We would have had them a lot more competitive, and maybe had them pushing the basketball a little bit differently.
Well, I mean, you got to think the last minute and a half of these games is just so much action going on. If you have the ability to stop the clock and put 2 points down, and you're down 6, I mean, you've got the ability to come back when you know that you can hit those free throws.
Early in the game and having to be watched kind of towards the end part of that game. A lot of guys starting to foul out and stuff, be a little bit more cautious. So, keep penetrating the hole and get to the line for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, look, thanks everybody for joining us here at Offside and Out of Bounds. We round 32 and all of this. Thank you for joining us today, and please hit that subscribe button, like, comment below. We want to know what you think, and continue to follow us. I'm
Junior. We're gonna see.